Taj, there's a lot of talk about you possibly having a bigger role this season because of the changes in this team and obviously the arc of your career opportunity for you. What are you looking forward to this season?
I'm just looking forward to stepping up. Worked on my game a lot this summer, especially with the team being around a lot. Just ready to step in whatever the team needs me. I know it's going to be a long year, a lot of ups and downs, but just ready to fill in the role and step in wherever they need me.
What is it going to be like, do you think, playing for however long it takes to get Derrick Rose back in the lineup? It's for a team to have to go forward without its superstar. How do you approach that on the court, off the court?
Well, it's going to be tough. Just not having them around, being one of the vocal leaders on the team. But one thing this team is no stranger to is this guy stepping up. But the only thing about it is it's a totally different group. But mostly everything's going to come down to this Tibbs schemes and how really guys is going to take in his coaching. But I think so far it's been great. Everybody's been in for almost a month now. A lot of guys came in early, but you can't never just jump into things and do the right thing. But hopefully with Tibbs we can get things right.
You had the great experience of the USA select team this summer. It seemed to raise your profile a good amount. What do you think that's meant to your game, and what sort of expectations do you have for your own self this season?
Well, I think it was great. I just think that just having guys recognize me, especially Coach K, talk to me during the practices, it was just great for me as a player just to be in there and practice with the great players of our league and just compete on a daily basis. And I think it was great. Tibbs had me really ready to go in throughout the whole summer. I stayed with him, and we just practiced real hard and it calculated good, especially the practice we had at USA Camp.
One thing we know about an NBA team with a superstar is in the final seconds of a close game, you know who gets the ball. Yeah. Do we know who gets the ball for this team at this point?
All right, now we really have a few guys that's no strangers taking the big shot late. We had Lou set up for a lot of big shots, Carlos. We're going to really look to our veterans, but most of the things are going to come down to practice. I know Tibbs going to really focus on that a lot of times late, especially with like 2-minute drills. It's kind of like similar to almost football, but this having guys' mindsets ready for it. And that's going to become big late because I know that's going to be a real tough season this year.
You and Omer Ashik function so well together, not having him alongside you, and him not having you alongside him. How difficult is it going to be, or how challenging maybe for you guys, and what do you expect for Omer in Houston?
Well, I think Omer and me, we did a great job just feeding off one another, but I understand he in a great situation in Houston. I know he's going to play even more well. Just look at his stats and look at his minutes. So I look forward to seeing him have a good year, but it's going to be tough. But one thing about Tibbs, he always just know how to get the best out of every player. That's why we're here early. That's why the second unit's here earlier, so we can just figure out how guys can fit in with each other. But we have a solid group. I'm looking forward to this step up, be more vocal leader this year, and just try to help guys understand what needs to be done early. And it's been great. It's been really great.
Well, and with the regular season back and the schedule, you have a lot more days for Thibodeau to practice you guys. Yeah. You must look forward to that.
Yeah. Really, it was really tough to have a real long, usual practice way we normally do because we couldn't have all the players on the court at that one time. So we had to have coaches mix in with it. But this whole week is going to be great because we're going to have 5-on-5 guys just going after competing. So I'm just happy to have everybody back and guys getting back into the swing of things.